The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Warning.
This is an adult content warning.
Adults only.
Adults only.
And adults only.
Monday podcast.
Oh, are we on?
As we're on.
Hey, yo. I see the Pope
Okay.
might die.
Who, what?
The Pope.
Oh, yeah, he's crook.
I like this Pope. I saw a movie about him.
What was it called, Ash?
The two
Mitchell.
popes?
The Two Popes.
Was it a couple of years
yeah,
ago?
that was a good... I enjoyed that. I can't remember it now, but I remember... He seems like he's a good guy. Isn't this guy from Brazil or something?
He seems quite liberal compared to former popes.
He's like...
Which film
come
was
on,
that, though?
We're the Frangas.
Was that the
You
one
know?
where? Was that the movie where they had with the holy one? They ran out of glasses for the two popes, one cup. Is that what it was?
What
Or?
are we talking about?
Was that movie or no, a different one?
Two popes, one-
It might have been.
It might have been a different one.
I know, it
maybe.
might have been
Two
that. I
popes,
can't
one cup.
remember.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I just keep thinking of the Jimmy Carr joke.
What's the Jimmy Carr?
Oh, I told it to you last week
Oh,
during
yeah,
the break.
That's a bit rude.
What
It's
told
too
to me?
rude.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, no, you laughed. You
Haven't you heard
laughed
of-
really hard.
Oh, what was it?
Two what? Two girls, one cup. No. Oh, no, I don't. Remember the tight ones.
Google it. No, that's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
That actually stands up as a feature film, I believe.
It's aged well,
I
is
think
what
it's
you're
better
saying?
than the actual film Remember the Titans.
Well, I haven't seen either, but I know all
Well,
about
you
them.
know a lot about them for someone that doesn't watch it much.
Oh, it's because I have to come up with puns all the time. Plus, I
Yeah,
have
good
an
point.
alias out there called Nikki Star, who is indeed a porn star. So our filmography's got mixed up on IMDb.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So, yeah, European bitch 3, Twisted and Fisted. There are quite a few
There's
in my
gonna
filmography.
Have to be a full thing here, isn't there? This disclaimer thing.
Yeah.
Because remember, I can't even. Oh, you went there.
I
can
won
do
a
it.
Golden Dog Award. Yeah.
What's that mean?
Or Nikki Star.
Nikki
the other,
Star did. She won a Golden Dog Award.
She was
I
in,
think I know a Nikki Star.
and she was in a
Of course you do.
a movie
No,
called
Nikki
Twisted
Blade,
and
I
Fisted.
knew.
Yeah.
We knew a Nikki Brazel. She was a porn star. Nikki Brazel.
Yeah, see, any name Nikki with a kind of...
The double K.
Yeah, which is me. That's why I never picked up Star, because it just sounds bad, tacky, porn, cheerleader, whatever you want to call it.
Nikki Star sounds as well like the name that, like
I knew an Ashley Star and an Ariana Star.
Oh,
a rock
Ashley's.
star would change their name to. You know, from the 80s or
Yeah,
something.
it sounds made up.
Yeah.
It sounds poxy and made up, even though it's very memorable. In fact, one time I used it and I went to an event, and it's the one time they actually remembered my name properly. The staff, like, they're like, "Oh, you the Nikki Star?" I'm like, "Oh, should I use this name? Bloody hell!" I reckon it's the kind of name you could coattail off. Like, you could coast along just because you've got an out there name.
Yeah.
You know, like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does half the work.
He's rubbish.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Rubbish as well. Who else? Is there anyone who actually has coasted off a good name and is not very good?
It's not good.
Yeah. Got a crazy name, but not particularly good. Novak Djokovic. There we go.
But what are you saying? They're not good at what they do.
No, they've got like a really
Starry name.
starry name,
But shit.
and they might have.
Oh, he's good though. He's won heaps.
No, I know. I'm being facetious. Yeah.
But with him, some people don't like him, so I could see why you would also.
I
say
love
it.
Novak. I think he's a legend.
I like Novak too.
I like that he's a man of principle. I like people who are authentic, even if you don't agree with what they agree with. I like that they stand up for what they believe in.
Well, that's like
To a point.
Aaron Rodgers.
To a point.
Yeah.
Unless they start beheading people. Oh, I don't
You
really
don't
agree
do
with
that.
No.
Have you done like Hitler? Like
Yeah.
too far.
Yeah, he went too far. Definitely.
Way too far.
I would
Aaron-
not have beers with Hitler.
No.
No.
Aaron Rodgers though, that doco, the quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
You see, I told you to watch this ages ago, and none of yous.
I don't have time.
I'm busy.
I'm busy too.
Yeah.
Someone told me, and this is a name that I've forgotten about. And you might go, "Oh my God, how could you?" But I've dead set watched her late night show, and then I thought she dropped off the face of the earth. But apparently, it's not. Has very funny books. Chelsea Handler.
Yeah, no, she's made a resurgence. So she did drop off for a while, and now she's made a resurgence.
Apparently, her books are very funny. Or
She
book,
is
or something.
incredibly funny.
Yeah. Have you read a book?
No, I have no. Books ruin the movie. I'll wait till she makes a movie.
No, but it's not like that kind of book.
No, I know.
It's like a. I don't know.
I just fall asleep when I start reading a book.
Well,
I'm
apparently-
gone in like 30 seconds.
Apparently, it's a funny.
So am I.
I'm saying. I'm trying to read more books.
But I'm talking about.
I'm going honest with you. I bought Sean McAuliffe's book the other day.
And you don't
Yeah.
understand what he's on about.
Nothing.
You think there's a joke that you're not getting.
I don't know whether it's fiction, non-fiction. I don't understand. Short stories. I don't know what it is.
He's just gone for absurd and left you hanging.
But I don't know. I don't think I'm clever enough.
He's playing tricks on everyone. I think everyone's probably perplexed trying to work out what it is, wondering, are they the only one who's not smart enough to understand what he's on about?
I challenge people to start reading that book and understand what he's doing. I don't know. I just don't know. I think I'm reading fiction. It could be Sherlock Holmes, but there's no context to why he's talking about that.
There are a lot of movies like that now. You just start watching. Ash is having the biggest yawn ever.
No, it's a compliment though. That's how.
That's how
comfortable I am.
That's how elephants show they're sexually charged.
That's how comfortable I am in your
You're so
company.
comfortable, I feel like we could tuck you into bed now.
All Too Well by Taylor Swift was written by
Yeah.
Taylor Swift and Liz Rose.
Well, who's Liz Rose?
I know, but she's obviously
Don't know.
pretty good.
She must be pretty
I
good.
like
now.
that song. That's my favourite T-Swizzle song.
I don't think I even know it.
Oh, too well.
67 she is. There you go. She's chucked in Liz Rose into Google. And there you go. It looks like she's, could be Taylor's mum. She's got a lot of photos with her, obviously winning awards
right.
together.
Bit of a country sitch going on or what?
Maybe.
Looks a little bit country.
It's about her breakup with
Oh, she's changed the name.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Was she with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, talk to the Swifties about that. They've got him
Oh, they don't like
crossed
him?
out. Oh, they hate Gyllenhaal.
Have a
Why?
listen
Because he
to that
comes
song.
across as friendly, but he's probably a player.
I wonder if the shorter version of it, and I don't know, producer Alicia, do you know much about the Taylor Swift, Jake Gyllenhaal thing?
I literally just said to Lockie, when did Taylor Swift take Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh, it's a
I
while
wasn't
ago.
impressed.
We're talking
did.
over 10 years. It might be
How
even
the bloody hell do I know all this? I'll
Yeah.
tell you when it was. It was when she was 21 because she references it in her song. So how old was she?
2010.
How old
That-
is she now?
Yeah, she's 1989 because that was the name of her album. Now I'm sounding like an expert.
It
But
says
that
in,
was,
in February 2011, she ad-libbed some lyrics to the song while playing a 4-chord guitar riff while they were rehearsing for the Speak Now World Tour.
and I don't know whether the shorthand version, I could be completely wrong, but I think if you really nutted it down, no pun, is that he, I think he had his fun and didn't really want a serious relationship out of it and left. And
So he was a young actor in LA.
Yep.
What a surprise!
slept with a famous singer.
He probably
And-
read us some poetry because that's what they do, or got out a guitar. How embarrassing! Imagine playing a guitar song to Taylor Swift, like trying to impress her. She'd be like, "Oh, that was flat.
yeah.
That's out of tune." She'd just be like wincing the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, actors, young actors, it's all about the big grand gesture. It's never about the person they're actually.
Or
with.
maybe she's at fault
No,
over and over again.
no.
She's
Never.
She's very glass half empty because every time I love the song.
Yeah, who's she happy with?
When you sit there and she talks about being 21, she says that her dad kind of says to her, "Hey, it's supposed to be fun turning 21."
21.
And you're like, okay, well, if a boyfriend broke up with her, which is essentially all it was, she's still world famous at 21. She's just like she's robbed.
Yeah, and they're just
she's completely
breakups.
robbed the bank, and she's
Yeah.
portraying this sort of broken figure like it's the worst thing in the world.
And is it every single boyfriend? Like, they can't all be rats.
Well, she hasn't written any. She's written a lot of songs about breakups, and she hasn't written any songs about BJs. So I'm starting to think maybe if there was a bit more of that gear, they might hang around.
That's what I wasn't saying exactly that. But what I'm saying is it's a two-way street here. We're here on one side of the street, or whatever that saying is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one-way traffic.
Do you reckon her and Trav are going to make the distance?
I can't even imagine them. Physically, if we're talking about what we were just talking about, I try and think of them having sex all the time. Obviously, I can't see it. I just can't. I don't
see it?
I don't see him as being a particularly. I don't know.
You don't think it'd be a good route?
No,
Oh, I think he'd be great.
Yeah.
But
I don't.
do you think
I've
he's...
seen footballers have sex, and
Is
it's not pleasurable.
Is he deep
It is.
enough?
It isn't. It isn't
Not for you.
pleasurable.
What do you mean?
Not for Lottie, it's not.
Wait, you've watched... Wait, I just caught up. You've watched this?
Yeah, over the years you see it from time to time, and it's not.
Where?
It's
You know,
like
in restaurants.
Yeah, it's like a bloody. It's like a. I don't know how you describe it. It's like a forklift over the top of a bloody, over the top of a goat. It's ridiculous. It just doesn't aesthetically work.
Right, it's just all too
It's very mechanical.
too bashy, buffy.
Mechanical.
Was it a forward or a back you saw? A forward or a back?
Forward. Yeah.
Hey, can I switch gears just for a
Yeah,
second?
please do.
Good
One
idea.
of our listeners, Foggy's got a complaint about, not so much about the show, but just about, but I guess it is something to do with the show. Because
no.
it's a commercial radio station too.
You throwing me under the bus.
What?
We do
Who's
play.
under the bus?
Well, he just sent he sent
There's
a thing
people
in
listening
today
to this.
saying that, hey, enough of the vaginal health ads.
Oh, that's not us. Oh,
That-
okay.
Yeah, well,
We don't do
we
it.
don't choose the look.
It's a funny joke, this, by
But
the way.
we do
Yeah.
come up with a lot of amusing ads in between the breaks where we paraphrase these ads.
We've just both sort of gone ha ha to that, and then he's gone. I mean, I want it fresh, but I don't ask a magician his tricks. So he's kind of
Steve, what does that mean?
He doesn't want to know that anything goes on down there. He would likes to think that it's all fresh and fabulous.
He wants to
doesn't want to know
smell the
what's
roses,
going on.
but he doesn't want to know what the fertilizer is.
Yeah, he doesn't want the blood and bone.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
But that's a fertilizer, and I wasn't even thinking.
That was
What?
it was a great reference, actually.
It is a strong.
It's a fair one.
It's a strong reference.
Yeah.
And,
well,
and
even
blood
I'm
and bone
bothered.
is so pungent.
Yes, it
is
is
quite
pungent.
pungent.
And the other one is the struggling to poo. Like that
Yeah.
grates every time. Struggling to poo, and it's like
I feel
no.
sorry for the poor lady that has to say that, because you know that she
I
entered.
twitch.
You know that she entered radio with the highest of hopes.
Yeah, and all of a sudden
She went off to the what's Spencer Housen Radio School,
School of Radio.
and
Oh no!
she would have
probably
practiced articulation, and
She
it all
sees
comes
herself
down to
winning Walkleys, and
Hey, Lucy's on the radio this morning.
Yeah,
The whole
quickly
family
has,
gathers
yeah.
around. Yep.
Here it is.
Struggling to poo.
So if you became either the news or the traffic person, who has to say that usually, would you rather? If they said it's for 6 months, would you rather say struggling to poo every day or have to do the woot woot air train noise?
I'd take the woot woot.
Yeah, I'd take the
Without,
woot
without
woot.
doubt.
Could they be combined?
Combined.
And it's like, you know,
Have a
Yeah.
poo.
Vag fresh, woot woot. Driving to work, get one leg out the window, woot woot. Vag fresh.
Got a manky mutt. Woo woo.
How did we end up here?
I blame you, Nikki.
Oh no!
I blame you.
Got a Vegemite vag?
Oh no! Come on.
No, you guys. Look, it's a slippery
Yeast.
slope.
Well.
Well, only if you use the stuff.
The Ash, Lutzi, and Nikki Osborne podcast.